Aloha! Welcome to the 9th annual Paʻakai Gala presented by Seablade. I'm Keahi Tucker.
And I'm McKenna Maduli. Tonight we are celebrating Keiki Aloha, Kai Aloha. Beloved child, beloved sea in a multimedia pa'ina benefiting Nakamakai.
You'll see ways Nakamakai educates youth about the importance of ocean safety, Hawaiian culture and values, and the care and respect of our ocean, beaches, and wildlife.
Nakamakai empowers and engages our keiki by connecting them to the kai and aina. But you already knew that, yeah, Keahi?
Oh yeah, my kids have taken part in Nakamakai events and many others, really teaching them how to love the ocean and respect the aina.
And we love what they do. And you'll have an opportunity to support this Kama Aina nonprofit organization and have fun shopping, Keahi. You know, that's my absolute favorite thing to do, through an online auction that's going on right now. You can register online at nakamakai.org or simply by texting Paʻakai Gala to 56651.
And when you do that, we'll begin ho'okupu with an awa ceremony in honor of Kanaloa.
Ai kahiki nā kala huka I hae hae, ai I laila kawai a kāne. E uia konau ia oe, ai hea kawai a kāne. Ai I kaulana kala I ka pai o pua I ke kai. E a mai ana mani hoa, makamole mai o le hua. Ai I laila kawai a kāne. E uia konau ia oe, ai hea kawai a kāne. Ai ki kua hiwi, ke kua lotu, ke a wawa, ki ka Hawaiʻi. Ai I laila kawai a kāne. E ua kanau ia oe, ai hea kawai a kāne. E awalani wale no, e ai ake kamaiki. E inui ka awa laulani. Ka awa kani kanua kuai kahiki. Aulu. Alau, ono I kahiki. Paʻakai aela, hokai ki kanoa. Maila I ki kano e ko I kalai ki ku. He mai ki kai mai. O nā kuali ia pau hanau e oi ka lahi ki ku. He mai ki kai mai. O nā lalali ia pau hanau e oi ka lahi ki ku. He mai ki kai mai. O nā vela wali ia pau hanau e oi ka lahi ki ku. He mai ki kai mai. O nā pualia pau, ola, a kani ho o kalalau kalali au pakai o lea kolo pupu ai. I ola kanaloa, I ola kakoe.
Mahalo piha to Laiana and Keiki for the Oli and Ho'okupu to get us started. Instead of emceeing a big gala event in a ballroom in Waikiki, McKenna and I are bringing Paʻakai to you while you stay at home.
Yeah, I am actually super stoked about this event, Keahi. We are on TV, we are online, and we are definitely on socials. So check out these links.
Tonight we'll share mana'o about ways Nakamakai is working to build ocean safety and stewardship awareness among Hawaii's keiki.
And you'll get to get involved in building the future of Hawaii through supporting our youth. Yes, we have an online auction with choke awesome stuff like Hawaiian miles, surfboards, restaurant gift certificates, and unique experiences. And if auctions aren't your thing, you can also text to make a donation to Nakamakai.
All contributions will go directly to increase the capacity of our community engagement to empower Hawaii's youth and benefit our ocean and natural environment.
Bid or donate. For any donation over $100, we'll send you a limited edition Paʻakai hat and sticker. And while you check it out, enjoy some feel-good tunes.
Our love was easy and I kept believing in that old fantasy, that fairy tale dream. Real life has shown us it's a roller coaster, and oh, we had to learn where to take our turn. Oh love, it's true, the storms will come, but we'll make it through. We'll go together and say our roots will be stronger than bamboo. If I've got you, there's no containing what we can do. We'll see the world from a bird's eye view. Yeah, we'll be taller than bamboo.
So you know, this song Bamboo is obviously one of my favorites, and it's special because it's about love, right, and resilience. But something we've definitely learned this year in 2020 is really resilience is a muscle, and it has to be worked at, and it's not something that we just have overnight, you know. And we've all been tested and put through some crazy storms and trials, and it's so important that we can sing the song and remind ourselves that we are strong and we're stronger together, and we are gonna get through this. And that's really what the song is. It's just a tribute to everybody in this crazy time right now.
It's true, the storms will come, but we'll make it through. We'll go together and say our roots will be stronger than bamboo. If I've got you, there's no containing what we can do. We'll see the world from a bird's eye view. Yeah, we'll be taller than bamboo. We know how to survive. Letting go, love comes alive. Yeah. No, we won't break 'cause we're stronger together. Side by side. Clap with me. Oh, love, it's true. The storms will come.
Paʻakai's mission is to empower keiki by connecting them to the kai and aina, to nurture a deeper sense of aloha and kuleana for the natural environment and themselves. Paʻakai's monthly ocean clinics and Alakai Youth Leadership Program currently serve keiki ages 2 to 17, and one of their most recent missions prior to the pandemic, Paʻakai requested the Department of Education establish and administer an ocean safety and stewardship education program for all 4th grade students. Makahanaka ike, learn by doing. Watch and learn how the next generation embodies this Hawaiian proverb through their experience with Paʻakai.
Aloha, my name is Puamakamaidi Soto. I'm from Makaha, Oahu. A special thing about the Alakai program is our connection with the ocean. As Alakai, as students and stewardships of the ocean, we really love to learn about it and to share our knowledge with the keiki of our community and other communities around our island.
Aloha, my name is Ke'anu Inuedi Soto, and one of the things about the Alakai program that's super special to me is that we are able to work hand in hand with some of the stewards of Hawaiʻi and this Aina and the Kai, like Haunani Kane and many others. But I think that this builds a very special pilina between us and not only the things that we're doing, but also the experience that we're having.
All right, class, if I can get your attention, I'm very excited. We have a special guest today. Dwayne DeSoto with Paʻakai is here to share with us about ocean safety. If we can give him a warm welcome. Thank you.
Aloha everyone. Paʻakai is a Hawaiian nonprofit that teaches ocean safety, stewardship and conservation, and Hawaiian culture. How many of you in here know about Kai?
I know Kai Lenny.
Well, let's ask him to come inside. Kai, so what do you do to keep yourself safe in those giant waves?
You know, from a really early age, I was comfortable with the water because my parents introduced me to the junior lifeguard program, and now I'm able to do what I do out in the ocean and feel like I could get myself out of anything I put myself into. All right, so do you guys know what Kai means in Hawaiian? Ocean, right? It's also an acronym. Starting with K, know your limits. ask a lifeguard, and identify the hazards. Once you do all those things, it'll make you feel a lot more confident and comfortable. If you're unsure about your skill level with going out in the water, it's really good and actually confidence building to better understand the environment around you.
As ocean safety officers, our main job is preventative actions, because a lot of injuries that happen, we could have prevented in the beginning. Please go and ask the lifeguard. We could gauge whether you can swim in a flat water beach or a high surf shore break beach.
I'm glad you guys stopped to read the signs. As you can see, the signs we have are warnings for everything that's going on here. Make sure, even though it's a super cloudy day, that you put on reef safe sunscreen, okay?
We don't need sunscreen, it's cloudy today.
Ocean safety is not only for swimming. Ocean safety could cover walking on the rocks, fishing. Every beach has its particular hazards. Always take a few minutes of your time, see if there's any signs available that could tell you what type of hazards. See if there's any current moving side to side. See if there's any current moving away from shore like a river.
Let's hear what world champion Carissa Moore does to stay safe in the ocean.
I've been in the water my whole life. I still take the time to assess the conditions, talk to locals, have a buddy system, because for me, having that checklist and having those things in place really make me feel comfortable so I can perform at my best. I really enjoy surfing with friends. It's not only more fun, but it's also more safe. You always have someone looking out for you, and in return, you're looking out for them.
My favorite wave to lifeguard and to surf is pipeline. But just because it's not big, crazy pipeline does not mean the beaches are not dangerous. Each beach has its challenges. Check the signs, and if you're not sure, go ask a lifeguard.
Whether the surf is 40 feet or 2 feet. If you see any kind of surf that you're beginning to question yourself that might be too big, then maybe you should not go out there. Maybe today is not your day to ride that wave. Know your limits. If in doubt, don't go out.
We've heard from world champions and lifeguards. Let's recap Kai. K, know your limits. A, ask a lifeguard. I, identify the hazards.
Have fun and, just be safe, because the ocean can be dangerous, but it can also give you the best moments of your life.
Paʻakai has begun shifting gears from ocean clinics and leadership development to virtual events that still provide fun, collaborative, and educational opportunities. And to meet a critical need to counter food insecurity issues in the public schools in the Waianae community. Paʻakai partnered with Waianae Coast Comprehensive Health Center to provide 2,000 hot meals a day, plus food bank food and fresh vegetables for Waianae farmers. In order to supplement ocean clinics and alaka'i activities, Paʻakai also partnered with Kanalu K38's master practitioner, Tom Pohaku Stone, to produce a series of videos instructing keiki to create their own traditional papahe'enalu or surfboards. And if you're interested in having one of your own, Tom has donated a 9-foot kiko'o surfboard to the online auction.
Raindrops, they hamper my vision, falling down and cutting incisions in my mind while we sail away on time. Carry us down to our destination. Oh, wiki wiki, ake alai kahiki.
My role here tonight is a supporter of Paʻakai and all of the wonderful things that they do for our community and our youth. And I love that they promote environmental consciousness among the youth and also, water safety. And I just believe in it so much, and I'm honored to be here.
Stand beside me and be my friend. Make me smile and laugh again, yes. Hokulea, you're the star of gladness. Oh, Hokulea, star of gladness.
Well, the first song that I sing is Hokulea, Star of Gladness, and it was written by Uncle George Boogie Kalama, who was one of the original crew members of Hokule'a's maiden voyage from Hawaii to Tahiti back in 1976. And it's just such a beautiful song about the va'a. I just think it's such a wonderful song that everyone loves. I grew up listening to it. It just fills my heart with joy. It's one of my favorite songs to play, especially for keiki. So yeah, I love it.
You're the star of gladness.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Paʻakai Gala presented by Seablade. I asked Nakamakai founder Dwayne DeSoto to share mana'o about the ways Nakamakai engages the community and activates our youth.
Growing up here in Makaha, I realized that being surrounded by such amazing water people, men and women and immediate family that knew the ocean so well, I was blessed to learn all that kupuna knowledge about surfing, about waves, and about ocean. And I realized that we got to do something on a bigger scale to help share that information and kuleana with other keiki around the island and the state. So we created the Ocean Clinics and the Alaka'i Mentorship Program, which engaged our community into kuleana, where we could all embrace the mission of caring for our aina and caring for our kai.
Mohala mai kapua I kala Ola no kaina I kaua E kupua ki ele nani e Ho ala o naona e mapune He pua ho'oheno ai luna He hiva na kapuai E kupua ki ele nani e He nani lua ole alohine
Hawaiian music has taught me so much about myself, and the kind of person that I am, and the kind of character that I have. It kind of picks at your heart, whether it be a awana or a kahiko or an oldie but goodie. And I feel like for the first song, I feel like I should do a tribute to my grandmother, and her favorite flower is the gardenia flower. And so I chose that flower because I grew up smelling it and seeing it everywhere. And I just felt like that was a great tribute to her.
Mohala mai kapua I kala Ola no kaina I kaua E kupua ki ele nani e Ho ala o naona e mapune He pua ho'oheno ai luna He hiva na kapuai E kupua ki ele nani e He nani lua ole alohine
of the key things about Paʻakai is that we offer keiki the opportunity to enjoy one of our free and precious resources, the ocean. And it's not always understood that way, but we don't have to pay to be there, and we don't have to do much to get there. It's right around us as an island peoples. And what we gotta understand within all of that is the more we enjoy the ocean, the more we also wanna care for that ocean and make sure that it's healthier for us and future generations to come.
Hold on, just a little bit longer. I know in time you'll feel a little stronger. And try just a little bit harder. When you feel like quitting, time to give it your all. Just a little bit. Do 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 do. Just a little bit laugh, just a little bit louder.
It's that connection between Aina and Kai, you know what I mean? Like, and they both need each other, and we need both of those things. And Paʻakai is doing a great job instilling this love, this aloha aina in the children and the youth, and they will carry that on. They will take all the lessons that we pass on to them, and likewise perpetuate that and pass it on to the next generation.
Do 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 do, just a little bit.
The mana'o of my song, Just a Little Bit, is about persevering through trying circumstances, you know, and right now we're in this pandemic. We can't gather in this period of time in life, and it's very different. It's not gonna last forever. And that's what this song is about, just holding on just a little bit longer, trying a little bit harder, seeing the upside to a sad situation, and like just having hope and faith and believing that things will get better if we just holomua and carry on and just believe it and maintain a positive outlook, you know, and hope for the best.
I'm a lover and a dreamer, just a little bit. Do 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 do, just a little bit.
The Paʻakai Virtual Gala for Paʻakai is proudly sponsored by Seablade and also sponsored by Pacific Marine Supply, First Hawaiian Bank, Hawaiian Electric Industries and Hawaiian Electric, Aina Archaeology, All Good Brand, American Savings Bank, and also these community sponsors, Anita Lopez and Stephen Laboisier, the Hoklea Ohana, Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement, and Dawson.
The Paʻakai and Ho'okele Awards honor those who emulate Paʻakai's vision through demonstrating exceptional leadership in educating keiki and community about the importance of ocean culture, safety, and environmental stewardship. The Ho'okele Award honors up-and-coming leaders who've dedicated their lives to Hawaii's community and natural environment for the benefit of future generations.
The Paʻakai Ho'okele Award is presented by Paʻakai founder and 2010 World Longboard Champion, Dwayne DeSoto.
Oh, McKenna, when you put the year on my world surfing title, you make me feel kind of old. Anyway, this year's recipient of the Ho'okele Award also makes me feel my age, because back when I was a kid, street art was something you got lickings for from dad if you got caught red-handed with the spray paint can. It's a different day, and that's a great thing because we can celebrate the beauty of street art through Sean Euro's work that dramatically brings awareness to the detrimental effects of climate change. This young man is originally from the windward side of Oahu and is receiving the Ho'okele Award from his current residence in Long Beach, California.
Aloha, my name is Sean Yoro. My artist name is Hula, and I'm primarily a visual artist, mostly painting, and I paint a lot out in nature, kind of a whole bunch of different environments from the ocean to deserts to icebergs. And I've been inspired by a lot of climate change and sustainability issues. And so I love to just collaborate and kind of combine both my artwork and nature into different types of projects. I grew up on the east side of Oahu, where I had kind of a typical Hawaii childhood, spending too much time in the ocean and didn't really have direction in my life until I was 21, and I just stumbled upon my passion for art. But once I found it, I made the move to New York City and just went all in on this idea of being an artist. From there, I started to bring my Hawaii roots into my artwork by painting along ocean walls. With this initial series, I discovered a way to combine my two passions in life, art and nature. I slowly started to expand my projects into a bunch of different types of environments. Since having this platform, I've always felt it was my kuleana to do my part in the community, which is why it was really important for me to connect my artwork with different environmental issues. I try to build each series around a centering message unique to the location the artwork was created in. Most recently, I built artificial reefs that turned into murals through freediving. This series was unique for me because not only did the message of dying reefs get out there, but also the artwork itself was able to give back directly over time. This one was definitely one of my most challenging concepts just because it took over a year to complete with the amount of training and research needed. Every project has its own unique set of problems I have to solve when creating my work. Surfing has always taught me to respect Mother Nature and to know how unpredictable things can be. With that, I've learned the best way to create in nature is just to work with the elements whenever it's possible. Another lesson I had to learn was just the impermanence of everything in nature. It's almost impossible to preserve most murals since everything I use needs to be 100% safe for the environment. My biodegradable paints usually don't last longer than a month or two. In the beginning, this was definitely a bummer just because I would work so hard and so long on these pieces and they would disappear that quick. I was forced to accept the artwork would be temporary, but over time, it actually helped me enjoy the process of creating even more and just put more importance on being in the moment and soaking every unique experience as a whole. It's always surreal to look back and see where my artwork has taken me. And with this, huge mahalos to Nakamakai for giving me the Ho'okele 2020 award. I was blown away when I first got the news and just truly inspired by how much Nakamakai gives back, not only to the keiki, but the community in general throughout the years. And I'm just honored to receive this. I want to personally thank my family and friends that have been there since day one of me leaving the islands. It was a long journey, especially that first 3 or 4 years in Brooklyn. I would have never lasted without the overwhelming support I had. And, it always surprised me when I had just these crazy, ideas or concepts or projects, and people around me would always be the most supportive, and however they could help me, they would help me, and I really appreciate them. My path started on the islands, and I'll always be grateful for it molding who I am today, and just the importance of everyone doing their part to take care of our planet. Now more than ever, it feels like the world is rapidly changing with what feels like new global issues happening every single week. I've been fortunate to travel the globe and see many of these effects firsthand, which only fuels my drive to keep on this creative journey. Wherever my next projects may take me in the world, I hope to continue to create and live by what the Ho'okele Award truly stands for.
And how cool is Sean Yoro's art? Follow him on Instagram @the_hula. And while we're mentioning rad artists, we have several who donated items to our online auction. So log on and support Nakamakai and our local art. Your support through the auction and direct donations will benefit our keiki, their passion for the ocean, and the future growth of Halau na Kamakai, the organization's new headquarters at Poʻakai Bay in Waianae. Thanks to the generous support of Dawson Group, this newly renovated space will serve as a hub for clinics and program activities like after-school tutoring. The funds raised tonight will be used to create a safe environment for keiki to enjoy the ocean. Check out the online auction and enjoy Mele for the Soul.
Just as it says, we will be there when it rises. As sure as it is, as high as it stands. Out of the shadows to our destiny. Because we were raised to be, we are proud as the sun. And we will catch fire, and we will catch fire, fire proud as the sun, and race on the water.
So this song, Proud as the Sun, is actually really special to me because I first wrote it on Mauna Kea back in 2015 before I had any children. And then I finished it up right around the time where I was hapae with Omealani, and it's really about the pride that we feel as a Hawaiian people, but also when I think about my role as a mother and the legacy I want to leave behind, not only for my children, but for all the children in Hawaii. And I think it starts with taking care of our home first, and to always think about our communities and ways that we can give back and just feel that sense of pride. It's a light that you get to shine out. It comes from within and it shines out, and I really want that to be passed on to our children's children's children.
And we will catch fire, and we will catch fire, fire proud as the sun, and race on the water, and race on the water, the light of elation. We are proud as the sun.
Na Kamakai honors long-standing leaders that have dedicated their life to Hawaii's community and natural environment for the benefit of future generations with the Paʻakai Award.
And now to present the Na Kamakai Paʻakai Award, my good friend and Na Kamakai founder, Dwayne DeSoto.
This year's Paʻakai Award recipients are a power couple for Aloha Aina, Kim and Jack Johnson. As founders of the Johnson Ohana Foundation, Kokua Hawaii Foundation, Kim and Jack have dedicated their lives to supporting environmental education in Hawaii's schools and community. Their mission to provide students with experiences that will enhance their appreciation for and understanding of their environment so they will be lifelong stewards of the earth. Please visit and support both kokuahawaiifoundation.org and johnsonohana.org for more about programs available to your ohana.
Hey, aloha, I'm Jack Johnson and this is
Kim Johnson.
And we're going to be interviewing each other here since we're the only two here. And we're really excited about getting this award. But first we want to tell you a little bit about what the Kokua Hawaii Foundation does. And we're honored because we're so inspired by the work that Nakamakai does. It's all about community building, really. And that's what we're trying to do. And maybe you could tell us a little bit more. Maybe I'll ask you my first question. Tell us a little bit about Kokua Hawaii Foundation.
Well, thank you, Jack. So, Kokua Hawaii Foundation is an environmental nonprofit, and we support environmental education in the schools and communities of Hawaii. Why don't you tell us a little bit about our programs?
Oh man, we got the AINA program, which is in the schools, and that's my favorite one actually, because I get to be a docent, I volunteer, and I get to go into the schools and learn the different curriculum at different grade levels. So that's garden, compost, and nutrition lessons at the elementary schools.
So we also have our 3 R's recycling program and our Plastic Free Hawaii program. And with Plastic Free Hawaii, we coordinate beach cleanups with several other nonprofits around the islands. And we also do a lot of education with businesses on how to reduce their single-use plastics. Our last 2 programs are both grant programs. We have our field trip grant program and our project grants. The first one is to support students getting out in nature to wonderful destinations across the state of Hawaii. And our project grants go to schools and teachers for programs and projects they have that they want to do in school. And new this year is actually we're giving grants directly to students to do projects at home. So we're really excited about that. But Jack, I thought maybe you could tell us a little bit about where we are right now and what are some of the new things on the forefront for Kokua.
Good transition. Yeah, no, we're excited to be standing right here because this is the new Kokua Learning Farm, and it's a place, not only can we send kids on field trips to other farms, now we can bring them to our own farm, and we can be taking a lot of those things we have going at the school gardens and showing the kids what it looks like on a larger level. They're gonna see a working farm when they get to come out here. We're gonna hopefully be restoring a lo'i in the back corner. It's a big area for them to go run around and play.
We have a little kalo bank here. We have 17 different varieties of kalo already on the farm, and we're going to be adding to that.
I think 19 already.
Really, 19? Okay,
we're
19.
So it's a fun place to be. We love coming out here and spending time. We can't wait till all the laughter from the kids are out here with us.
And there's actually going to be a commercial component to our new farm. We're going to also have a farm stand and 2 other mission-aligned businesses. One of those is going to be a new plastic-free, well, a refill shop. So you'll be able to go there and fill up on your household cleaning products, your body and bath products. And we're also going to have a Kokua vintage shop. So I'm really excited about that.
And well, I'm going to transition straight into this. So I got something over here for you. I want to present you with an award.
I'm very honored to receive this award coming from an organization that we really respect and the work that they have been doing. It's truly an honor, and I think what they do for the keiki on this island and for the entire state is so important, and to have our children be connected to their waters, to their land, and everything that they can learn from that. So mahalo from both of us for this honor.
Yeah, and I will say that Dwayne dropped this off. Dwayne DeSoto, thank you for all the work you do, and everybody at Nakamakai, of course. And when he dropped it off though, he did tell me, he was like, hey look, they got it right. I was stoked. They put Kim's name before yours because they know who does a lot of the hard work. This has been a partnership for our whole life. We met, we were 18 years old. It's been really exciting to do all this work together over the years. And so we're honored to be getting this. We've actually gone down and been a part of the day with the Nakamakai folks, and it's just really great. I felt like a kid again down there, and just all the stuff you're learning, to see all that knowledge they're taking in. So like Kim said, it's really coming from a group that great. It's a real honor. So thank you guys for this award. We really appreciate it.
We really do hope that the work with Kokua Hawaii Foundation and Nakamakai lives on for multiple generations, and we really appreciate it.
Aloha nui. Aloha.
Ho'omaikai to Kim and Jack, making lasting waves in our community. Beautiful family, beautiful words. Mahalo. Tonight, Nakamakai is proud to announce the creation of virtual ocean clinics. Due to COVID-19, Team Nakamakai has begun pivoting toward new opportunities, creating animated videos that replicate teaching stations in their free ocean clinics that can be safely viewed at home and later practiced as a family at the beach. Keep an eye out for the release of Kai Ocean Safety so you and your keiki can practice Kai. K, know your limits. A, ask a lifeguard. And I, identify the hazards. Through a new mentorship program, Nakamakai's Alakai, its emerging leaders are learning music development, how to write a song, create music, and produce an album. And Nakamakai is collaborating with Haku Collective to create 6 songs to highlight the 5 ocean clinic stations and a Nakamakai theme song, which you can download at nakamakai.org. So now, with the premiere performance of Children of the Sea, Kimie and the Minor Birds.
1, 2.
You've been away for so long, but even the winds remember your song. You are the salt even when you're gone, and forgotten waves returning at dawn. Just me and you, Manuku, together we're flying. Drums of the deep, pakui kui. Hear me calling, come play with me. And we are the children of the sea. Come.
I am so excited about this song. This is our Nakamakai song, Children of the Sea. This song incorporates the voices of the children, and this song is really about them. And so what better way than to have them tell the story and to sing this song. There's just so much mana that they carry in their voices, you know, they are the echo of our ancestors. And so to have them a part of this special song and to write this song thinking about our children of the sea, it's a great connection to our children here in Hawaii and their connection to our kai and our sea, our ocean.
Nakamakai, come home. And Nakamakai, come play. And Nakamakai, come home. Come play with me. And we are the children of the sea. And Nakamakai, we are the children. Nakamakai, and Nakamakai, and Nakamakai, and Nakamakai, we are the children. Nakamakai, and Nakamakai, we are the children.
The Paʻakai Virtual Gala for Nakamakai is proudly sponsored by Seablade and also sponsored by Pacific Marine Supply, Honolulu Baking Company, Howard Hughes, Kai Manahila, Kamehameha Schools, and also these community sponsors: Mark Blackburn, Ma'alama Kipuka Hawaii, Olukai, Ama Olukai Foundation, Spire Hawaii, and Ulupono Initiative.
Mahalo nui for joining us at the 9th annual Paʻakai Gala, a benefit for Nakamakai presented by Seablade.
We hope you learned something new tonight. saw ways you can support our keiki, our aina, and our kai, and had a good time.
The online auction will continue through October 6th, so please check it out for some super special offerings and experiences you can't find anywhere else and to benefit a really good cause.
Mahalo nui for supporting Keiki Aloha, Kai Aloha, and Nā Kama Kai. Ahui ho.
Velo maoloa ku hai aloha I ka nuu o ka lewalanila Ai maluhia no nā kauakau E o Hawaiʻi Hawaiian aloha E kulahui Kanaka oni pāmau Ua mau ke ea o ka aina I ka pono Ua mau ke ea o ka aina I ka pono Velo mauloa ku
Hui came about what was happening up at Mauna Kea. Up there, everything was just crazy what was happening. You know, to see the natives struggle in a modern day life, everything about Hawaii is for the keiki. Treating the environment and the trees and the ocean all around us with respect will also teach you how to respect. The better and faster we show them, the quicker they pick up. When we teach them respect and respecting the things around us, everything changes.
Ua mau ke ea o ka aina I ka pono